What if fire never existed? We often take fire for granted, as something ancient, obvious, almost background noise in the story of human progress. But remove it from existence entirely, and the world begins to unravel in ways most people have never considered. This isn't just about uncooked food or staying warm. The absence of fire would rewrite evolution, nature, even the shape of human memory. No cooked food and severely limited nutrition. The absence of fire would mean a complete reliance on raw food. This dramatically narrows our diet to items that are safe and digestible in their natural state, mainly fruits, nuts, and some vegetables. Many meats, roots, and legumes that are staples today would be indigestible or toxic without cooking. Cooking also increases caloric availability, helping our ancestors extract more energy from food. Without it, the human body would evolve under entirely different nutritional constraints, possibly resulting in smaller brain development and reduced physical resilience. Entire continents would remain uninhabited. Fire enabled early humans to survive harsh, cold environments by providing warmth and protection from predators. Without it, regions like Northern Europe, Siberia, and the Arctic would be too hostile for human life. Migration patterns would be restricted to tropical and subtropical regions, possibly resulting in isolated, fragmented populations with little to no cultural exchange between them. This would stunt technological development and social progress. No progress beyond the Stone Age. Without fire, humans would never reach the metallurgical milestones that define our historical eras. Smelting metals like copper, bronze, and iron requires extremely high temperatures that only fire can provide. Tools would remain limited to sharpened stones, bones, and wood. Agricultural tools, weaponry, building techniques, and transportation would remain crude and ineffective. The leap to modern engineering would be impossible without mastering fire-based processes. Medicine would remain primitive and risky. Fire allows for the boiling of water, sterilization of instruments, and production of medicinal decoctions. Without it, the risk of infection from wounds or childbirth would be extremely high. Surgical procedures, however rudimentary, would carry near-certain fatality. Healing herbs would be harder to activate and administer effectively. Lifespan and quality of life would remain very low, especially in more populated or unsanitary conditions. The Industrial Age would never begin. All engines, furnaces, and factories of the Industrial Revolution were based on combustion, fire at the core. From the steam engine to internal combustion engines, none of it could exist in a fireless world. There would be no electricity, no trains, planes, or powered factories. Civilization would remain agrarian, slow-moving, and isolated. Spiritual and cultural identity would be entirely different. Fire has long been a symbol of purification, transformation, and divine power in religions and mythologies worldwide. It was central to ancient rituals, funeral rites, festivals, and even Olympic Games. Without fire, many belief systems would have evolved differently, or not at all. There would be no Prometheus myth, no sacred flames in temples, no candles in spiritual ceremonies. The emotional and symbolic depth that fire brought to human experience would be missing. Books might have never been invented. Early written language was etched into clay tablets and later inked onto scrolls, but the mass production of books came with paper, and paper requires fire. From paper making to ink production to the first printing presses, fire was essential at every stage. Without it, there may be no libraries, no novels, no written history as we know it. Only oral storytelling, fragile and easily lost. Our skin and hair would look different. Anthropologists believe that fire reduced our dependence on dense body hair for warmth. Over thousands of years, this allowed humans to evolve smoother skin. In a world without fire, we might still be covered in thick fur, or have developed entirely different ways of surviving colder climates biologically. Glass wouldn't exist. Glass is born from fire, sand heated to extreme temperatures until it melts and transforms. Without fire, there would be no windows, no microscopes, no lenses, and no telescopes. That means no modern science, no detailed astronomy, and no eyeglasses. Our vision, both literal and metaphorical, would be severely limited. Space exploration would be unthinkable. Every rocket that has left Earth relies on controlled combustion, fire on a colossal scale. No fire means no propulsion, no spacecraft, no satellites. Earth would be the boundary of human imagination, and the stars would remain unreachable symbols in the sky, with no scientific understanding of what lies beyond. Cities would never have risen vertically. The construction of steel skyscrapers and reinforced concrete depends on fire-refined materials. Without fire, buildings would remain short, small, and spread out. No cities with skylines, no dense urban centers. Civilization would stretch horizontally, not vertically, changing the entire layout of modern life. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.